Hello, my fellow YouTubers. This is CeeDubb coming at you with another episode of my Let's Play. Welcome. This is episode 9, and this is the track that's going to be taking us to our mob farm, which I said I'd be working on in this episode. However, we're not going to be building a mob farm today. I didn't like the design I had. It was a little outdated. I wanted something a little more modern, a design that was kind of my own, maybe a little bit more efficient. But yeah, for the time being, we're going to go ahead and put this project on the back burner, but we are going to take a trip out here. I want to show you what I have in mind, go over some measurements and whatnot, but you definitely want to stick around for this episode because I've got it jam-packed full of goodies. I've got a lot of big things planned for this episode. Definitely stick around. What is that doing there? Why are we going backwards? Oh my, cue the music. Cue the music. Cue the music. Alright, we're making our back home, and as you can see, this little building here, that's one of our projects today. One of many. That building is either going, or we're going to rebuild it. I don't know what we're going to do, but it's ugly, and we just have projects everywhere, like this pathway, this house. Today's episode is going to be spring cleaning. We're going to be finishing up all these projects that are almost done, and is that Enderman that's mad at me? He's like a bully waiting at the bus stop, ready to take my milk money. But no, sir, you will not have my milk money. Oh no, not today. You get out of here, you bully. Bullies will not be tolerated. That's my purse. I don't know you. Excellent. Hello, folks. How are y'all today? As I was saying, today we'll be doing some spring cleaning. We're going to be taking care of some paths, finishing up projects. Like, you see this hill? You see how it's nice and pretty? And then we walk around the corner and there's nothing here on this hill. Yeah, we're going to be doing stuff like that. And that building, I hate that building. It's so ugly. We're either going to rebuild it or we're going to blow it up. That's all there is to it. And talking about things that are getting blown up, that's a creeper hole there. That's another creeper hole there. We're going to fix that up. What else? This dirt's got to go. That looks ugly. Oh, and this is technically our front door. But we don't have a door. So yeah, we need to get a door in there. So yeah, today's episode is all about finishing up projects, getting things buttoned up. What else we got? Look at that farm. Look at that poor excuse for a farm. We're going to tear that out and maybe build a nice automated redstone farm right there. Who knows? And we look over on this side. You see this field? It's just pitted with holes. We need to get all that filled in, get this plains biome looking nice and flat and smooth, and we got to get rid of all that villages. So today's episode, yeah, it's going to be spring cleaning time. Check it out, guys. The first thing I'm doing is filling in that plains biome that was all pitted and have holes in it. I've been throwing down dirt. I've gone through two, not one, but two double stacks, double chests of dirt. And that's it. That is two double chests full of dirt laid out, and honestly, it doesn't look like I've done anything at all. Well, what I've actually done is literally just raised the floor in this whole area by 1 block, but it looks like I've done nothing at all. Alright, project number 2 in spring cleanup day is we're going to build a path from this iron farm all the way back home, and possibly even a bridge on the other side to cross the river. However, this is going to be a pathway. It's not a street. A street you would want to make straight, of course, but this is a pathway. This is a path that I am going to be walking on, and truth be told, I just don't walk in a straight line. I zigzag all over the place. That's what I do, and that's how this path is going to go. So I'm going to randomly mark out a path here, and then we're going to go back and decorate it. Alright, so now that we got this path laid out, we're going to go ahead and start decorating it. We're going to go ahead and start dropping different things that you might see when you're walking down a path in a field, and we're going for natural looking stuff. Like, this is a stone outcropping, and basically I'm not really looking at the block itself. I'm looking at the colors. I'm wanting to set down different blocks of gray. I don't care what it is, different blocks of gray to represent the stone, and I want different colors of brown and tan. The things you find in nature, and also, like, I like the green from the grass, and we might have some bushes around, but yeah, just gonna put in different shades of gray, different shades of brown, different shades of green, and again, not really paying attention to the block itself, just kind of colors. That's all we're seeing. We're block blind. We only see colors. That's all we're looking at, and that has to go though. So far so good. Looks good. We can definitely do more with it. Let's put a little bush right here in front of this rock outcropping. Oh yeah, I think that'll look good right there. And it's overgrown into the path a little bit perhaps. And yeah, let's make this a little bigger if we could. Yeah, that looks great. I can definitely live with that. Yeah, maybe back on the other side, I think we need a little more brown here. Let's go ahead and just spot it. Again, I'm not really looking at the blocks itself. It's just the colors I'm after. Maybe a little brown down there. Looks good. Hit it with a little green bush behind it. And yeah, let's take a look. That looks good. That looks great. Now we got to make it look like it's been there since the beginning of time. We're going to do that with a little bone meal. We're going to spam that around everywhere. We're going to get rid of the flowers. I don't have anything against flowers, but it just kind of takes away. So we just want the grass, because the grass will just kind of grow around it and just kind of make it look like it's just always been there. And that's really what we're after. Fantastic. Looks good. I'm happy with this, so we're going to go further down the path. And just spot it with random decorations like this. And I think maybe we'll work on the right side here. And it doesn't always have to be that big. You can just put a little thing down, a couple fence posts, some wood. Again, it's not the blocks I'm putting down. It's just the colors that I'm after. Something like that. Maybe some green behind it. Again, not worried about the blocks itself, just the color. And yeah, that's good enough. That's plenty. We don't have to go all crazy and extravagant. I think you could use a little gray, just a little bit, teeny tiny bit. Let me just go ahead and, just sprinkle that around here and there. Oh, perfect. That's good. And that's perfect. Fantastic. That's what we're going to be doing throughout the path, not just here, but all around our base. And it doesn't have to be little rock and, bushes and stuff. We're going to put a little pond in here. Maybe more like a puddle. And I was prepared. I really was prepared. I knew I was going to put a pond in, and I had buckets ready to go. They're right here. I just forgot to fill them up with water. And of course, I messed up again. I covered up all the way. There was water everywhere, and I covered it all up with dirt. So, yeah. Oh, there's some I didn't quite get to cover up. Good deal. Let's go and pick up a couple of buckets of water. And where'd my hole go? There it is. Fill this in, fill that in, there, get that there. Oh, maybe one more in the corner, and we have an infinite water source. Fantastic. I think behind this pond, or this puddle, really, it's just a puddle, I'm gonna go ahead and have like this rock outcrop coming out from behind it. Again, just all kinds of different shades of gray. Doesn't matter what kind of gray it is. We're just going for the gray. Just think about colors, not the texture themselves, not the blocks themselves. I think a little brown here would work. Go and put a few pieces in the ground. Yeah. Maybe some darker brown over here. Again, I said darker brown, not oak wood, because it doesn't matter the blocks you put down. You're just going for a nice color palette. That's what we're after. We're just painting here, folks. This is just painting with Bob Ross. These are just happy little accidents that are happening right here in front of your eyes. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Let's say something like that, and we're just telling a story. Maybe these logs were put here by a logger and he just forgot about them, or he was too lazy and didn't want to haul it home, so he just left it here. And yeah, that's it, just telling a story. Oh yeah, that looks fantastic. All right, we need a little green. Let's go ahead and just spam that around here and there. Looking good, looking good. Maybe the green, the bushes have grown over the logs. You know what, let's get a light source in here. That's one thing I forgot about. Burying light sources under the bushes. Yeah, that looks great. That looks good. And again, we're telling a story. I'm gonna go ahead and just spam a little fence post here and there. Maybe there used to be fences lining this whole walkway, but maybe that was ages ago, and everything's just kind of withered away. Get rid of the get out of here, flowers. Spam some grass around, and look, it just looks like it belongs. Looks like it's been there forever, actually. Yeah. And again, telling a story with the fence posts. There used to be fences lining both sides of this walkway, but that was a very long time ago. All right, let's get some sleep. Do not blow up my iron farm, please, sir. Thank you. guys, what I was thinking, I crafted up some coarse dirt, and I think if we just sprinkled that around this path here, I think it would look good. So let's just go ahead and drop that in. Is that coarse dirt? That's the ugliest block I've ever seen in my life. That's hideous. I guess I've never used coarse dirt with this texture pack. That's fugly, guys. That's fugly. You know what we need to do? I want to see this in the default texture pack. This always takes my potato computer a long time to do. Hold on, let me skip ahead real quick. And shaza, default texture pack. That looks nice. Well, that's one thing I can say about the Minecraft default texture packs. When you're doing stuff that looks natural or naturally, it looks fantastic. Ugh. But when you do man-made stuff with this default text, that's ugly, guys. That's ugly. My goodness, that's horrible. I can't believe how ugly it is. This just goes to show you the texture pack. Is that what glass looks like? Is that what people stare at all day that don't have texture packs? You can't even see through it. Oh, that's disgusting. But this coarse dirt looks really nice. Oh, this, again, anything nature-wise looks fantastic in the default texture. But man, but we're not running the default texture pack. We can't use this coarse dirt. Maybe some brown wool or something. I don't know. But yeah, definitely not coarse dirt. Let's get out of here. Oh, this is much better dealing with the texture pack that we are so used to and accustomed to. So this path is all decorated out. I do want to add a little hut off the side of the road. I don't know what the hut would do. It's just gonna be there. Maybe an old cat lady lives there. I don't know. I think we should push it back a little bit, just a few blocks. Yeah, something like so. And again, we don't want to do it in a straight line because that's not how we walk. But we're going to go ahead and frame this out. I really don't have a design in mind. We're going to do it on the fly. Yeah. But yeah, not every build has to be, perfected in creative mode and brought over in your survival world. No, we can do it on the fly sometimes, especially a build that's this small. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and frame out one little corner. And once we're happy with one little corner, we're going to take that theme and go ahead and build the whole house. But for now, yeah, it's going to kind of frame things out. Again, just got to visualize as we're going because this is being done completely on the fly, which I really never really recommend. But then again, it's just a small little house that we're working on. How many blocks are we going to go over? 3, 4 with the post. That looks plenty. Again, don't want to go too big. Want to go just big enough to where we can add detail. Alright, so this is what I come up with. I don't know if I'm 100% happy, but it's a work in progress. I can live with it. I don't know if I'm trying to convince myself that I like it so I don't have to tear it down and redo it, but I think, again, work in progress is good enough for me. We're happy with it. So we're going to take this design and go ahead and run with it and pretty much build the whole house just like this. With this last door installed, I do believe this hut is complete. Maybe it'll serve as a place to AFK for the fish and slime farm, or the iron and slime farm, excuse me. But this is it. Let me know what you think. I could do more with it. There's plenty of details I can, put here and there. But for the time being, yeah, I'm gonna be okay with it. I like it. I'm more than okay with it. I like it. Alright, so now we are here at the end of the path and we need to build a bridge going across the water. And what I had in mind, actually, again, I didn't have it in mind. We're just going to kind of do this on the fly, just kind of, I don't know, maybe a gap of 6, yeah, right there. Yeah, let's get rid of that in our hand. And we're just going to build it up. So gap of 6, every 6 blocks. On the 7th block, we're just going to put some support beams on both sides. I know that much for sure. Alright, looking good so far. Now that we got that done, maybe build this 3 wide walkway going all the way back to the other side. Not sure what we're going to do after that, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Whatever it is, it'll look good. But first, let me check the height. That is a height that I am happy with. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and put these half slabs down, and we're going to go ahead and fill all this in, and I will be back with y'all shortly. Alright, so we got all that filled in, just putting in some half slabbies on top. I did come up with a little something, kind of messed around a little bit for the underside of the bridge. It's kind of look like a that's not gonna go there. First a half slab and then a upside down stair. Yep. All right, so we're gonna build something that's gonna look like a support, something that's holding up this bridge off of these beams. And I had something like this in mind, something very simple. We can get a little bit more elaborate, get a little more crazy with it, but for now let's just take a look at this. Why can't I swim? Let's take a look at this. Yeah, I like it. Good enough. Let's go ahead and start working on the railing. And for that, I was going to use the same half slabs as I did up top, and put some fence post in between it. I think that'll look pretty good. Let's go and fill this in at this height. We're just going to build this one section of the bridge, and if we like it, no, that's too light. That will not do. We need something darker, maybe some spruce fence post. Tell you what, I know I have some dark wood fence post. Maybe we should get that. But yeah, the oak wood is just way too light. So let me build up a couple of these sections to completion, and if we like it, we'll take that design and then we'll run it across this whole bridge. I think that's a smart way of doing things. What do y'all think? Alright guys, so I checked out this bridge from my house, and one thing I did notice was these support beams definitely need to go up one block. Just kind of blended in a little too much, something like this. Yes, liking it. And I did get some dark oak wood fence posts. It's a little dark. I definitely want this to be spruce wood, but I think it's a good placeholder for the time being till I can get my hands on some spruce and some saplings. Let's go ahead and hop on down, take a look at it from down below. And again, if we're happy with this, oh, looks fantastic, guys. I love it. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. If I can do something to make this better, please let me know. But for a small, short bridge, something simple, something classy. Let's see. I think a few details are in order. Yeah, maybe like that. I normally don't like using torches for decoration. You will, once this world is done, you'll be hard pressed to find even one torch. But I think this works in this situation. Oh yes. Oh yes, yes indeedy. Let's go ahead and build the rest of this second section out here and just make sure it looks good next to each other. And once I'm happy with it, we will go ahead and just build the whole bridge up. But moment of truth, yeah. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong. That looks great. We're gonna go with this. Let me go ahead and put some slabbies on top. I think that'll really just set it off. Alright, so here's the bridge, done and done. Let me know what you think. I think this right here is a little too much. Let me just put a half slab here. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Again, let me know what you think down in the comments section. Won't hurt my feelings if you don't like it. If you got some criticism, constructive or not, please let me know. Alright, moving on with our spring cleaning. We have this front door here, which does not exist. And I know exactly what we're going to do with it. We're going to put in a piston door. I'm going to do this really quick because, as a matter of fact, this very door we are building, I do have a tutorial on my channel. Check it out if you like the door we are going to build. But yeah, I'm going to run through this fairly quick. 3 pistons stacked on either side. Go ahead and fill it in with the materials that you want for the door itself. And let's see, I do believe it is a redstone torch, block of our choice, and some redstone dust on top. Should engage all 3 pistons. Yeah, excellent. We'll do the same on the other side. And a little dust, excellent. So now we just, we'll leave the decorating for later. Let's go ahead and get this rest of the redstone done. Let's go ahead and make sure this opens with pressure plates. Alright, repeater here. Where's my repeater? There it is. Repeater into this block, repeater into this block, which powers that block right there, and then yeah, it'll turn off the redstone torch. And how come only once? Oh, let's get a redstone torch here, and then both sides should open and close. Fantastic. So let's get all this cleaned up, put some pressure plates on the other side, and we'll be on next project. Alright, throwing in some decoration. I do like covering up my redstone. Redstone is fantastic. I love it. but it is ugly. Always want to make sure it is covered up. Doesn't matter how it doesn't matter how ugly it looks when you cover it up. It's better than the redstone just being there chilling. So let's just run this up, something like that. Yeah, no, a little too much wood on top. I think a tad bit too much wood. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Just some just some polished andesite. No, not there, right there. Fantastic. That looks so much better. That looks good. So that's our front door. Check it out, guys. I hope you like it. I like it. It's functioning good enough. All right, there it is from the other side. Fantastic, guys. Moving on. Let's see, what should we work on next? I know exactly what I want to work on next. Right here, this building. I hate this building so much, and my God, there's holes everywhere over here. All right, basically, this building is either getting remodeled right now to the point where I like it, or we're going to blow it up with a bunch of TNT. Oh, and definitely want to get all these goodies out of here. Yeah, I'll make use of all this stuff, actually. I'll take it. And I haven't done much or hardly any AFK fishing. I don't know. It's a little cheap, I guess. I'm maybe with the update that's coming, once it's updated and I need to build a new fish farm, maybe I'll use it again. Maybe when I update to the 1.12. But in the time being, I do want to try to salvage this building. Let me see what I can do with this, guys. I love it. This is the same building, the same, every block is where it was, but I've literally replaced every single block with some other block. This goes to show you how much color palette is just so huge in this game. This building is a total 180 of what it used to be. I absolutely love this build now, and a few minutes ago I absolutely hated it. So yeah, it's again color palette for the win, guys. But let me go ahead and show you inside. I've only done the one side, haven't done the sides and back. We'll go ahead and do that again. Maybe when I update this fish farm in the next few episodes when the new update comes out. Hey guys, we have done a lot today. We've talked about spring cleaning. We've cleaned that up real quick. We've cleaned up quite a bit. I think we can call it a full episode. Guys, I've really enjoyed making this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed making it. Guys, if you want to see more, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out growing channel like mine so much. Guys, next time, I promise we will get a start on that mob farm. We really will. I'll have all this cleaned up. I'll do that off camera. But guys, it's been fun. Again, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you and goodbye.